Thank you, Lord. Since Sir William returned from his last crusade, the city has spiraled into chaos. There are zombies everywhere. Some say demons too. And we even had to cancel the royal wedding.
Some young harlot, I imagine, with full breasts and an empty head.
Could you look into it, Lord? I should stay here. Do what I can for these folks. Some are as frightened to go as they are to stay.
Well, that's just typical of her. I mean, of her type, sire. A silly little wench, too daft to know what she's getting herself into.
She's gone mad! She's my lady.
No one is to disturb Her Majesty when she's with Sir William.
Sir William the Paladin has fallen from grace with a succubus queen, eh?
So she wasn't enough. She won't be happy about that.
Oh, magic, no!
Sire, that girl William the Paladin was going to marry, well, she's my sister Velvet. We don't speak. Speaking usually means she's got herself into some kind of trouble again. Judging by this place, Velvet's in it up to her silly little neck.
I'm in here. And tell that greedy dwarf king that he can't have his wedding presents back. If I'm not going to have a wedding, I at least want presents.
That's Velvet.
Well, hello, dark stranger. The rumors do not do you justice. You've brought me a gift. Some little pixies. You really shouldn't have. Next time, make it something shiny and expensive. Now, let me thank you properly.
She's obviously fine. She can find her own way out.
Ooh, she's quite the tasty treat, sire.
Ugh! Gnarl, go to your corner. I'm going down there to sort this out.
Sire, the tower can only accommodate one mistress, unfortunately.
Come to play the concerned big sister? Come to spoil my fun, have you? And just as my rescuer and I were about to become better acquainted.
Sir William summoned an oversex demon, started a citywide plague, and now he's dead. I can see why you might be emotional, but stay out of my business.
Him? Oh, he was overcompensating. Believe me. I was about to walk out on him when he locked me up in here. And now you've come along, my Black Knight.
You should know, sire, that while you were out, I found a way to strengthen your brown and blue minions.
Common bribery, Rose. I thought that was beneath you. You know, I'd increase the abilities of his red and green pixies. And I could do so much more for you, darling. Especially if you take this bed back with me.
Don't listen to her. Never listen to her. That's people's first mistake. Turn this door wheel and let's go!
The obvious choice. Better pack your bag, sister.
And I thought you had a brain somewhere beneath that armor.
You can now upgrade your reds and greens in your private quarters, Lord.
Darling, we're going to have such fun. You, me, a few helpless prisoners. It's going to be so romantic.
Ah!
But don't bring the pixies.
Oh!
You should really try and make this place a little more befitting of a lady. Find me a few pretty things, and I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, I feel another surge of evil energy, my lord. It's coming from Heaven's Peak. Must be another of those wretched abyss gates.
Now, what good is that to me? Now, don't forget to buy a few things for your mistress. I hope you don't expect me to clean that. I hope you don't expect me to clean that. What's the fun in having gold if you don't spend it? I've always wanted one of those. An excellent choice, darling. Oh, you dark romantic fool. Oh, you dark romantic fool. For little me? I've always wanted one of those. For little me? That'll show those dirty peasants who's boss around here. Oh, you remembered me, sire.
There! There!
I don't care what they say. What you look like on the outside is everything, Lord. What's the fun in having gold if you don't spend it? An excellent choice, darling. What's the fun in having gold if you don't spend it? An excellent choice, darling. An excellent choice, darling.
Mistress Velvet requests the pleasure of your company in your private quarters, sire.
This is a little pokey, but at least I have my bed, and you're welcome to visit any time, Lord.
Master? Stop pushing!
There you are, my darling. Now, the first thing we have to do is get you out of that heavy armor.
Nice!
Oh, sire. Well, that was a surprise. I think you're undercompensating, Master. Oh my, look how evil you've become. Do you want to stretch me on the wreck for a bit? Beer fight. Beer fight. Dwarves just have no class, Master. Make those cloddish oafs eat their own beards.
The beer kettle! Loot this, and you'll strike a decisive blow against the dwarves. They can't cope with sobriety. Return it to the tower, and your minions will get a permanent boost.
And they'll be all over my things with their drunken paws. That's what's producing those things. I can't look. Hit it! Hit it until it stops. Yuck!
You and you, over there! You two stay here. Why fight when you can pay others to do it for you? Everyone has a price.
Girls these days. No glamour, no poise. It's so sad.
I have a suggestion, sire. When you find a jewel, don't kill her.
What?
That little flibberty-gibbet knows much of these lands. Capture her, and I think I can persuade her to be a little more talkative.
I beg you, bring the statue hither, so that it may be returned to Evernight.
That statue would look just divine in our private quarters, sire. Get rid of those depressing elves and bring me that statue. I can't believe you let her live, darling. Just make sure I get to kill her.
Your presence is required. Return to the tower. All hail the return of the Overlord, the one true evil. Oh no, not you, the real Overlord. Yes. I've always been loyal to evil. I don't ask questions. Evil is as evil does. Welcome back, sire.
I am home. Even if I did have to hitch a ride inside this wizened and weary body. I believe you've met my daughters, Rose.
As if I'd let you get away with ditching me for that harpy in black lace.
She has been most useful to me. And then there's Velvet. I don't think she's quite made up her mind yet.
Well, a girl has to keep her options open, my darling.
You thought you'd killed me, didn't you? You and your hero friends? But I'd planned a little trip, you see. Really get under good skin. Literally. That fool wizard thought he'd won, until I purged his very soul and became one with his mortal carcass.
Now that, you'll agree, is a cunning plan.
One by one, the others fell to my corrupting influence. Those walls of goodness, purity, obedience. One just has to know where to push. And as for you, you fell, and they left you behind in their desperation to become heroes. I gave you a second chance, a different path. You were of use to me, but now you're just in my way. Minions!
Master! Master! We are your minions, sire! It was nothing compared to you, your supreme evilness.
I believe you've been borrowing my spells. No more. Now I shall eliminate your physical presence. You already dealt with the others for me, my little puppet.
Hey, sweet metal cheeks. While you still have power left, I can speak directly to you. There must be a way to stop him. I've got it. The Tower Heart.
Velvet, where are you going? Don't make me kill you. touch the Tower Heart. Never trust family. No matter. Once I absorb your energy, I will restore it to its full power. Minions! You could have been a hero. Just look at you now.
I've weakened the Tower Heart, darling. Now you need to go after him. Get your minions back. That's the only way you'll stand a chance.
There are bugs in there. Does no one sweep up around here?
Nothing like a little snack with your entertainment.
I'm going to help my father bring order to the world.
Sorry, sweetie. He just barged in, with that pretty ice maiden in tow.
Evil knows how to get things done. Good only knows how to find evil.
I don't go with losers, my darling. So prove yourself.
You chose my sister? My sister, please!
If you win, I'm all yours. If you don't, well, you won't mind, will you?
I know how evil should work. She only knows how it should look.
He looks like Daddy. I'd say that was reason enough to kill him.
Father's a little different now, but at least he's around.
I thought we'd seen the last of my sister, but she's always turning up where she's not wanted.
I'm not one for revenge. My father will do it for me.
Don't be too hard on Gnarl. The grotesque beast was only doing his job. It's one of those pixie hive thingies. I think they're important. Maybe you can find more.
The good always want to be heroes. They're so predictable. So are you, the good. They don't know how close to evil they really are.
And so the evil Overlord defeated the other evil Overlord, and the land rejoiced. His domain flourished. The very land itself bore the mark of his corruption. The people lived in fear. They spoke his name in whispers. He killed, pillaged, and destroyed without mercy. He became evil incarnate. He, his mistress, and all their little minions lived happily ever after. But evil will always find a way.
No! No! They must remember! Your death was meant to free me. You want the infernal abyss? Take it. May it be your eternal prison.
Hello? Hello? Sire? Are you there? I'm getting some kind of interference. If you can hear me, Master, get the biscuit. I have seen evil masters come and go. Exploded, disintegrated, immolated. Even one time eaten by a giant weasel. But I admit, I had a soft spot for this last one. He may still find a way to escape the infernal abyss. But we may have to find a new master. Well, evil always finds a way.